I do wish the grip was a little more aggressive. You send me your address, I will pay for it myself. I will send you this case. Hello everybody, welcome back to Berdy Explores. My name is Berdy and today we're gonna take a closer look into this case. Well, this is a review. I must say this. This is a review that you didn't ask for. Probably last review you want to watch, but you know why you want to watch it? Because at the end of the video, I'm going to pay for it myself to send you. I'm going to provide the details to ship these cases to you. Okay? So, full disclaimer, these cases were sent to me by Crave. I don't think based on what you've seen on this channel, a couple of cases can sway my opinion on the products one way or another. But I think you would give it this credit by now. Anyway, so we're talking about this Crave case. So let's dive into it. This is Crave Protection Series case. So here's the box. As you can see here, this one is for Samsung S25 Ultra camera. Come on now. Here we go. So what they promise, I'm going to read what Crave promises and then I will share my opinion with you as usual. The name of the company is Crave Protection Series case. Ultra slim design. Shock absorption, premium quality, precise cutouts, and they mentioned that it's strong, reliable, protective, and if you are looking for a case that balances style, protection, and value, this may be the one. We're gonna cover the look, functionality, and the value. So if you receive this case, okay, so when you open this case, how frustrating it is to access the case itself, the presentation. So this is the box. Again, I opt for a blue and a red. When I saw it, what I really wanted was the berry color. They have it available in blue, berry, navy blue. There's another light blue and there's a light purple. There are so many different colors, black, including black. So I will be able, but one color I didn't see and that I've received is the, let's leave it for a moment, because I opt for the red and blue. Once you receive the case, all right, this is the presentation. You got some white foam, right, for protection, and nothing else in the case, as you can see, right, and that's it. And your case is ready to go. So let's take a pretty good look now. Look at it, right? Look at the case. You got a good look, feature in it, right? Let's talk about the look. If you don't like the case, look can be very subjective. It's either you like it or you don't. As you can see, the holes, right? So personally, I think it looks pretty good. The minimalist form factor, right? Significant drop protection, very slick, right? You see the corners, right? And it has a very clean look, which I like, because you know, seeing it, is the camera doing it justice? It feels good in the hand. And again, I said I would. It's slim, it has a modern look, and it doesn't really scream for attention. And you see the Crave is engraved right here, right? This is the inner, the TPU type, right, inside. And then this one is more like a hard plastic with the design, which is nice. I wish the outer material here had the same feel as the softer black interior, okay? So it would have made the grip even better, but overall it's functional. All right, so I can remove this. You see it? All right, folks. All right, so what I'm gonna do, when you remove it, you open the case and you get the case, I'm gonna touch on how you put in the phone, how difficult it is when you get this case to put your phone in it. This is you remember, this is the sub case that I said probably the best case for the money, right? Now the sub case is pretty tight to remove it. All right, very tight. I'm gonna remove it. Okay, I'm gonna clean. By the way, I have another review to do for the Samsung screen protector on this. You see how horrible that is. 7 months later, I left it on purpose so I could do the review. So this is coming as well. Now, let's see how easy the Crave is to put it in the case. You saw how tight. It was a little tight. Taking it off the... Right? Pretty nice. Yeah? See? It feels pretty good in the hand. I'm doing a close-up right here. You can see it. Right? So let's, while we're at it, let's check the cutouts, right? So on here, as you can see, you have, you have decent cutouts for the buttons here, right? And this is for the S Pen. And here you have for the speakerphone, right? The charger port and the microphone, the bottom microphone, you have precise cutouts. I'm gonna touch on the buttons later on. Here's the top microphone right here, as you can see it. Now look at the texture of the case, right? This is hard plastic, but the texture is very nice. It has a, like you would say that by just looking at it, it's kind of mimicking a type of leather, I would say, right? And look at the buttons here. The buttons, very, can you hear it? Let me put it by the microphone, right? So the buttons are very smooth and tactile at the same time, right? And I must say, if you're using this, you're not gonna be fumbling trying to figure out where the buttons are and which button to press. Even in the dark, you know this one is up and down, and you know this one is the power button. Pretty simple. And folks, by the look, you have some lip protection right here, right? Jeez, every time I look at my screen protector, it looks disgusting. Anyway, it's gonna be for another video. Here we go, folks. I'm getting notification. So you got a pretty good lip protection here, right? It feels good. Again, by just looking at my screen, not because it's not clean. That's how horrible the screen protector is. I can't say this enough. Here, now, let's take a look at the back from an angle. Can you see the camera protection? You have a good bump here, the good lip protection for the cameras, all right? So let me bring it even closer so you can see. Do you see it? Do you see what kind of protection we're dealing with? So there's no, if you put this one on a flat surface and the camera is gonna be affected. As I usually do for all cases, I'm gonna do the flat surface test, okay? So just to show you, I get my alcohol. Again, this one is just for dramatic purposes. I could have used water, right? So what we're gonna find out, I'm gonna drop some liquid on the flat surface. We're gonna determine when you drag it on the surface, are you gonna see, this is my Eufy, again, that's another review that's coming, because I'm testing the Eufy camera, right? Here we go, folks. Now, when I did it with this case, it fell flat. If I use this case, right, on this one, what happened, it was the camera bump, but it was still flat. By the way, I have an update to provide on this case as well. So let's start here, folks, all right? So if I were to drag, flat surface, if I were to drag this, again, you understand this is the camera bump, the camera protection bump, right? So there's nothing here. The reason why we're doing this, for how long this one is gonna start being scratched up and everything. So if you put this and then we're pulling it, right? Pay attention, folks. Let's see. Okay, so that tells you this case, you put it on a flat surface, yes, it's gonna touch. So the only part that's not gonna touch the surface, probably these. So if I go like this, on the side, I don't think it's going to. So I'm gonna do it right next to the camera. The camera is somewhere right here, right? Okay, slightly. So the point is, here is not gonna get touched. But as you can see, if you start putting this on flat surface at some point and you're dragging it, this one is gonna get scratched up eventually. It feels good in the hand. It feels solid, not bulky, not slippery. Although it's not the grippiest case like compared to this one right here, right? Compared to this one, okay, let's say this one I'm holding in my hand, it feels good. Although it can be, well, now that I have it in my hand, I can see why someone would make a case for this case being a little slippery, right? No pun intended. So this one won't go anywhere. However, this one kind of hurts your hand a little bit. After a while, it kind of hurts your hand. This one, not so much, but if you have sweaty palms at some point, or you have lotion or whatever at some point, I can see this one being a little slippery. Bear in mind, this one is hard plastic. Talking about the value, this case comes with a lifetime warranty. That's what I noticed. This is a big plus. Now, I know you might say lifetime warranty. Most people would keep their cases for probably just, I don't know, a few years. Now, let me tell you something. And that's another review that's coming. I need to go get that case because I need to show you. All right, folks, I had to go get this case so I could show you. This is a sub case, believe it or not. This case was only about 2.5 years old. Do you see it? Do you see the screen? So this, on this one, it was on a phone, the Samsung A53. I use it for work, and I have my guys using these cases. These cases were always either in hands or being in pockets, okay? Again, this is not the point. The point that I'm making, the lifetime warranty that you have on this one, think about if it was this one. This one literally fell apart from being used, right? So look at the old portion is gone. You see the side? And at some point you couldn't access the button. This is a two-layer case. This one is non-existent. Now think about this one. If this one were to be abused, all you have to do, again, according to Crave, is probably create a claim and then they would replace it. Lifetime warranty. So that means something. As for the value, if you're looking at this case is listed for $17.99 or $18.99. Now compare when we talk about value, compare to these cases, okay? Look at these cases, see? And this is the blue one, Samsung, right? You see it. When you look at these cases, when I thought I received the red one, this one turned out to be a beige color, not even off. My watch band is white, so that can give you an idea. So this is more like an off-white kind of beige. What this one doesn't have, well, obviously this is a one-layer case, right? It's a Crave, but I don't see anything. It doesn't say anything, okay? But you still have the camera bump. The phone gets out of the case easily. I'm gonna put this one every time I look at the screen. You see it? So folks, talking about cases, this one looks pretty good too. I wouldn't mind rocking with this one. But what you don't have with the Defender, with the Protection Series, with this one, you have with this is the MagSafe charging, okay? As you know, the Samsung S25 Ultra is wireless, can be charged wirelessly. And in addition, now it has the MagSafe compatibility. But with this one, you don't have it because there's no magnet here, okay? But with this one, you have the magnet. But obviously, you get more protection with this one. Now, curious to know which part exactly. I will check with Crave to find out which one exactly this is. All right, here's the verdict. I've used this case for about 1 day, okay? And you know what? I do wish the grip was a little more aggressive, but it's more on the material side than design. It's just holding it. My hand doesn't really feel tired, but I can feel like if I have my hands, my palms start getting sweaty, yeah, I can feel it. Compared to the other one, it won't say. Another thing, which is on the good side that I'm saying, you know, in pockets, when you put cases in pocket, when you pull the case out of your pockets and it tend to get lengthy, there's no length. You won't have this issue with these cases. And again, if you're on the fence, I mean, I would say give it a try. Give it a try. If you're on the fence, just try it. And if you've used it in the case before, just comment below and let me know if you used it and what the experience was. And as I said earlier, if you'd like to have it and you don't want to pay for it, you know what? Just comment below on the 10th and even just say, Berdy, where is my case? And then I will get back to you. Then I will send you this case for free. Of course, I didn't get paid for anything. I mean, full disclaimer. All that happened, they sent me the case. And what I decided to do is sharing this with you. The 10th person, the 10th reply on this post, in this video, if you comment below, the 10th one is going to send a message, is going to simply reply, where is my case? So if the 10th one is not, the comment is about something else, and then it's the 11th or the 12th, if you have a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, you would like to get an extra case, simply reply, Berdy, where is my case? And then I will contact you in private. You send me your address. I will pay for it myself. I will send you this case, okay? So free of charge, again, not free for me, but free for you. I will send you these cases. And not because I don't like it, not because I don't like them, it's because folks have so many cases. When you check, let me know which one you prefer. I will send you either this or this one. Again, not these. These are, since this video is about this, although I wouldn't mind sharing one of my Samsung cases because I have plenty of cases. This one I barely use. This one is pretty good too, MagSafe. Again, folks, let me know this one has the MagSafe as well. Again, any of these cases, if you want to see the reviews, okay, for any of these cases, even more, I think I've reviewed about 10 plus cases on this channel. I'm going to do the review for the screen protector as well. I have so many more reviews to do. You just have to stick with me. And folks, if you have this case and you've used it and you like it, or you don't like it at all, I'm curious to know. Share in the comment below what your experience was. And again, as always, my name is Berdy. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.